Good morning, students. In this video we will solve some problems based on transformer. Continuation of previous video. We'll take some lengthy problems important for your examination. We will solve one by one now. First problem. Find the number of turns on the primary and secondary side of 440 volts, 230 volts, 50 hertz single phase transformer. I'll just draw the diagram for your reference. If you want, I'll draw complete constructional part. Otherwise, I'll draw only symbolic representation. So this problem, I'll draw constructional transformer connection, and next problem I'll be drawing symbolic representation. This question appeared in 2014 and in 2016. They have not changed even data also, right? I'll just draw a diagram over here. There is a transformer having a primary power supply is like 440 volts, and here 230 volts, right? This is input and this is output. V1 they have given, and then here this is V2. Is it right? And frequency they have given 50 hertz, right? Frequency 50 hertz. Single phase transformer, this is a single phase. Sometimes they may give three phase transformer. For your syllabus, only single phase transformer is present. That's why they have taken problems from single phase transformer topic, right? And the net area cross section of the core is 30 centimeter square. This core area is 30 centimeter square. 30 into 10 raised to minus 4 I can take, because 10 raised to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 centimeter square will be there, 10 raised to minus 4. And the maximum flux density, whatever the flux here, flux density, flux per unit area is Bm 1 Weber per meter square. Correct, right? Okay. And area is given 30 centimeter square. We need to find number of turns on the primary and secondary. We need to find out this N1 and N2, right? So this N1 we need to calculate, and this N2 we need to calculate, right? So how do you calculate N1 and N2? Because V1, V2 is given. If you use a turns ratio, two unknown values are present, so it is not possible, I guess. I'll give the formula, and after that we will see which formula we need to prefer. N2 by N1 is equal to V2 by V1, right? This is a turns ratio formula. So V2 is given and then V1 is also given, but N2 and N1 we need to calculate. So how do you calculate N2 and N1? If it is one value is known, definitely you can calculate secondary secondary number of turns. First we need to calculate first turn, right? N1 or N2 we need to calculate. How do you calculate that N2 or N1? By using the formula E1 or V1 is equal to 4.44 F phi m N1. Okay, this is V1. Okay, instead of V1 I have taken E1 here. Your wish, you can take anything, any symbol, E1 or V1, only the letter is different, right? So E1 is known value, directly you can take 440, and frequency they have given 50 hertz, right? 50 hertz. And flux we don't know. How do you calculate flux? What about the formula of flux density? Bm is equal to flux per unit area, right? So Bm already known value, that is 1 Weber per meter square, and area is 30 centimeter square, right? Just you substitute, you will get the value of phi m. Just you substitute over here, and we can calculate N1, right? Directly you can calculate, because E1 is known value and frequency is known value. Phi m we calculated by using this formula, and N1 we can calculate. So N1 we need to calculate, and then after that you can use this formula. N2 by N1 is equal to N1 V2 by V1, right? So we can calculate like this formula. Let's see the solution for this question. Okay, once again revision. Okay, V1 is for 40 and V2 is 230, frequency 50 Hertz, area 30 centimeter square, and maximum flux density 1 Weber per meter square. E1 is equal to 4.44 F5 of N1 volts. Phi m is equal to Bm into A, so E1 is equal to 4.44 F5 of N1 volts. Just to substitute the values, you will get N1 is equal to 660 tons. If you want N2, you have to use this formula like V2 by V1 is equal to N2 by N1. Don't confuse over here. So here E2 is V2 and E1 is here. Okay. So N2 we got 345. It's a step down transformer. By seeing the value of N2, we can say this one is a step down transformer, because here voltage is also less value 230 and V1 is more. While reading the problem, you can understand this problem comes under step down transformer, right? Step down transformer. So N2 we got N45 tons, there is no unit, just you have to write tons. Okay. So next problem. A single phase transformer working at a 0.8 power factor. So power factor is given 0.8 and efficiency 94%, both 3/4 of full load and full load 600 kilowatts. That is 600 kilowatts power they have given. That should be, I think, kVA, not kilowatts, right? Because transformer always they will give in terms of kVA, not kilowatts. And determine the efficiency at half load, half full load, and unity power factor. We need to calculate efficiency at half full load, right? X into kVA into cos phi divided by X into kVA cos phi plus Wi plus X square WCU. So what are the unknown values in this formula? This is known value, half load or full load, and power factor is also known, unity power factor. kVA is given 600 not kilowatts, keep it in your mind, that is kVA, it should have been kVA. And iron loss we don't know, and copper loss we don't know. We need to calculate, right, by using this 3/4 of load and then full load equations. Just to substitute here 94%, you can calculate W and WC, you will get two equations. Directly you can solve the problem. Alright, so just I'll see the solution for this problem. Okay, see here the formula is same. On full load efficiency, N into VA cos phi divided by VA cos phi plus N square WCU plus W. In the theory we discussed, instead of N we have taken X load. Okay, you can take N also, that is up to you. The letter whatever you are choosing, right, you can take anything. And just to substitute the value of X, I mean N load, just for the full load you substitute N is equal to 1, you will get the equation like this. And on half load, just to substitute the values like this, you will get the equation 0.5625 WCU plus WI. You will get two equations from both the loads, like full load and 3/4 of load. We got these two equations. By solving these two equations, equation number 1 and then equation number 2, by using Cramer's rule or by direct simplification, equation number 1 minus 2 or 1 plus 2 minus 1, you will get Wi and then WCU values. Iron loss and then copper loss we will get it. So iron loss we got 13.13 kilowatts and copper loss we got 17.51 kilowatts. Now finally we need to calculate, we need to substitute the values of iron loss and copper loss, and we need to find efficiency at half load, and that is 75% of full load and cos phi is equal to 1. Just you substitute the values of half load N is equal to 0.5 and as it is kVA is 0.600 and 100 into 100 raised to 3, that is 10 raised to 3, not 100 raised to 3, there is a typing mistake. 100 raised to 3 into 1, finally we got 90.73. Before solving the problem, we must know the transformer efficiency, just like assumption above 90%. If you are getting less than 60 or 70% or less than 80%, once again redo your calculation. Just check the data given. Because the transformer efficiency always will get more than 90%, then only transformer is in good position, transformer is in working condition. Okay, let's see another problem. Single phase 20 kVA transformer has 100 primary turns, 2500 secondary turns. The net cross-sectional area of core is 100 cm square when the primary winding is connected to 500 volts 50 Hz supply. Calculate the maximum value of flux density in the core, the voltage induced in the secondary winding and the primary and secondary full load current. Already we solved this problem in previous video. The data only they changed. Just solve like this. So everything they have given. kVA is given 20 kVA, N1, N2 frequency is given, area is 100 cm square and V1 is given. Just to calculate flux. Okay, and after that you calculate by using this E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1 turns ratio. Then you can calculate I1 is equal to kVA by V1, I2 is equal to kVA by V2 formula. So directly we got 40 amps and then 60 amps. Thank you so much. Next we will solve some of the tricky problems.